Hey Rutgers fans, Ryan Dunleavy, Keith Sargeant to talk about the Rutgers quarterback news. Kyle Bolin named the starting quarterback over returning starter Rescigno and Johnathan Lewis. Keith, what do you expect from Kyle Bolin this year?
I think he's going to be good. I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of practice, but from what we've seen, total command from the offense. And I think more than anything, the fact that he was able to come in within 2.5 months and have a command from the locker room, named a captain. Clearly, there's a respect level with his teammates. We've seen him. I think he's efficient. This was a guy who has played in big games, in the ACC. I think it's the right call.
Let me throw some questions at you. You said he's going to be good. How many games does this start?
I think as long as he's healthy, he starts every one.
So 12?
Yes.
Rutgers hasn't thrown for 3,000 yards since 2011. Does Rutgers throw for 3,000 yards?
Because I think it's going to be a run-oriented offense. I think they're going to lean so heavily on the run. I don't think he's going to get there. But I think he's going to be a solid. If you ask, no one cares about pass efficiency rating. 159 I think was Trace McSorley last year. I threw this stat out. He was 141.1, which is pretty good. If you look at that, I think he's going to be a solid completion percentage type guy.
Does Johnathan Lewis play?
Yes. I think that's, Chris Ash kind of hinted at that today. I think there will be a role in the offense for him in some way. I mean, maybe even a little bit more expansive than Tylen Oden, because Tylen Oden a year ago
just ran the ball.
We've seen that Johnathan Lewis can throw the ball pretty good. He might have the deepest arm on the football field.
Does Rescigno play?
I don't know. Maybe as a backup. I mean, I think what I think is
Rutgers played 4 quarterbacks.
I think Gio will be the backup in name. I think Gio will be the backup in name, so you might get some proverbial garbage time. But I think that Johnathan Lewis will actually, what he plays when the offense is stagnant, if they need to just throw in a change of pace, I think Lewis will play.
Rutgers loves to prove us wrong. Chris Ash will love to prove me wrong. I say Bolin 8 starts, Gio 2 starts, Lewis 2 starts. It's not what they want, but it's what I've seen at Rutgers. It's what I know. So until I see otherwise, that's what I'm going to guess.
I mean, the question is, Lewis is a presumptive starter in 2018. How the season goes, because if they're really struggling, they're 2-6 at some point. You start playing, Johnathan Lewis again, a little bit more experience. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
The number to know: Bolin is the 4th different Rutgers quarterback to start a season opener in 4 years.
Next year will be 5
because he's a graduate transfer. Next year will be 5. Yep. Who will that be? We'll probably start talking about that tomorrow. Thanks, guys.